Hello everybody, and welcome. Today I'm going to be taking a look at your present situation, the possibilities or obstacles, and the best course of action. Now this particular video is for the sign of Aries. Alright, let's see. Aries' present situation is... Oh, gosh. Okay. So here we have the Nine of Swords. If I could get this to... There we go. Alright, so with the Nine of Swords being in the position of your present situation, I'm really getting that, you've really been overcome with anxiety. You've been really stuck in your head, having difficulty sleeping, having difficulty focusing, and it's really been affecting a lot in your life because even something like not being able to sleep, right, your sleep schedule getting messed up, that affects everything else in your life. It kind of it trickles out in a sense because, when one thing in your body is off, it affects everything else. The human body is like a fragile ecosystem within itself. So when something like your sleep that heavily affects your mental state is off, or anything that affects your mental state is off, it's gonna throw off that whole balance right there. That's going to make it difficult to function as you normally do. It's going to make it difficult to function as optimally as you do. It's going to make it difficult to focus on the things that you need to focus on and that you normally don't have issue focusing on, right? And when it comes to making decisions, that's going to make those sorts of things really difficult. It's really going to make it difficult to do anything. Alright, now for Aries' possibilities or obstacles. Sheesh. Alright, possibilities or obstacles. Okay, that just popped right on out. Alright, so here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which, as I was just saying, with the Nine of Swords, that's going to make it difficult to do the things that you normally can, that you normally do. It's going to make it difficult to work on anything in any sense of the word. And it's really kind of holding you back from this progress that you can be making. Yeah, because I feel like this Eight of Pentacles, it represents what is possible at this time, something that you could be, doing, putting work in on. And with that in general being, putting in work, that just makes this all the much more difficult because you're capable of this, but whatever's going on in your head is holding you back. Now, for your best course of action here, what better card for you to get than your card, the Emperor? And now with that being in the placement of your best course of action, right, I feel like you're being asked to really, step up. Really, I don't want to say get out of your head because I know it's not that simple, but you need to take charge of things. You need to, take control, because even though it may not feel like you do, you have control. There are many things you can do to get out of your head, to change your mindset, and, what's holding you back is the fact that it may not feel like it. You know that you have all this work to do, there's all these things that you want to do, but whatever's going on in your head holding you back from that, when all you have to do is just step into your power, right? You need to really embody that Aries energy and get to the root of the problem, solve it, and move forward, because there are things you know you can do. Or rather, there are things that you want to be doing at this time. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So, I really get that, this has been, a bit of a, this has probably been going on for quite a while, It feels like you've been trapped in your mind forever at this point. Like, things have been moving very slowly. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. That, to me, here, really speaks of, what you're really capable of, right? Like, this is, I feel like, representative of where you're going to come out on the other side of this. Because after that, right? Because, I feel like, my belief is that everything happens for a reason. Whether it's a lesson or a blessing, it is meant to happen for you to change you or your life in one way, shape, or form. And I feel like, this, whatever the lesson here is, right? I feel like, this current lesson is about, really embodying that Emperor energy, using it as it is meant to be used. Like, I feel like you really underestimate yourself a lot. I feel like you may not even believe in yourself a lot. And, like, with the Emperor, like, you know what you're capable of. You don't care about what other people think. And you do you. And now with Death being at, the next card up after the Queen of Pentacles, right? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is a part of this, transitionary energy, right? Because I feel like you're coming out of a place of being stuck here with this Nine of Swords. And you're then going to be moving to, once you get to this, like, Emperor energy, right? Once you get here, and you really start putting in this work, being very committed and dedicated to whatever it is you're doing, that's going to bring you to this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you have all of this, like I want to say abundance, right? You're really going to be healing, and you could definitely be stacking them coins in the process. And I feel like, the Death card here, like, this is kind of like, I want to say maybe even like the overall energy here, because this is all happening to create a particular change, to bring you through a particular door, a particular transition into, who you're supposed to be. And that might be difficult for you to handle because, there may be a lot that is currently unknown right now with the Moon card coming up after the Death card. You feel things changing. Things are going to change. But, a part of what's probably got you in this Nine of Swords energy here is this Moon energy, not knowing what's coming next. You may not know which way to go. You may not know which choice to make, but at the end of the day, we have the Hanged Man coming up after that. And I feel like, all of this that is happening, it is really kind of like turning your world upside down. It's changing your perspective on a lot of things, and I feel like, the main thing there that you change your perspective on is thyself. That's what's really going to help you step into this Emperor energy. and move forward out of this Knight of Pentacles energy. And I feel like that's kind of beautiful, honestly. You know, you may be going through it right now, but keep in mind, you know, emotions, situations, you know, they're temporary. They don't last forever. They are fluid, just like pretty much everything else in the world. Alright, Aries. So that is the message that I have for you today. I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.